EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game between the Thursday night? Guys that will extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Fields. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Cowboys are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were.
Here we go.
At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he will score! Touchdown, Cowboys! With Sean Bateman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 in a first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And he probably should have given that one off, because he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
79 Broncos.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Devontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Monday.
Now Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Finding room at midfield. He's still on his feet. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. That's now 4 tackles for loss if you add the 3 he had last week to the 1 here in the first quarter.
And some of it comes from vision. And when you're playing defensive end, especially with those teams that want to take their D-ends and move them out a little bit wider so they can see into the offensive backfield, they can see things develop, able to make plays, then they use their athletic ability to take over and spill them.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
60-60. It's a gain of 25 yards.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score Cowboys 14.
Ready.
Play action. Stroud now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off on the late hooker, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. They'll get this to his tight end, Latu. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Danny Gray from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-0.
Texans nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Tank Dell on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Alert! Alert!
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, 3 completions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. A gain of 14.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Second and 10. Here's Stroud. He's going to get this one down to Cook. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Go.
The throwing again is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Up the middle they go with McAllister. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Go.
Off play action, Fields. A short throw here to Latu. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Fields going to change things up here.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Fields. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On play action, Fields. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Easy.
To throw is Fields. And this one quickly to land. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cameron Latu as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And they'll accept that penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Go! 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Stroud working out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And the Texans 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Stroud looking to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
On the set. Warriors 70.
Stroud off the play fake. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Catch smash, catch smash. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Cox. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A give running left, McAllister. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. A handoff to McAllister. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Running right, here's McAllister. They find some open field here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Fields now to throw. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with McAllister. And he's got the 1st down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. 68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
1918.
Throwing now is Stroud. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Stroud looking to change the play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Broncos.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Texans.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Here goes Stroud again. He finds his man, complete. It's Cox. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Cowboys 35, Texans 24.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go,
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On the give, McAllister with it. Down the left sideline. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now.
That's the score. Cowboys 42, Texans 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. More the motion man.
70 Ranger. Trap 50, trap 50.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
65, 65.
It's second down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Stroud out of the gun here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cox. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
To DJ Moore.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
13 yards. And the Texans.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Again, he finds Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Now they'll change things up. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Cox. Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Cowboys 42, Texans 31.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I'm going to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Extend. Good night.
Now Fields. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Meanwhile, Fields. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2 score. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Here we go.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
On the carry, it's McAllister. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 164 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Go.
Another run with McAllister. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
This is McAllister. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Left side to Lamb. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Right side, and he finds Gray. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Touchdown, Cowboys! Cameron Latu, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 18 now. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Over the middle, complete. That's Cox. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Let's go now.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
And Stroud now to throw. Steps away to his left. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Fancy footwork at midfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
First down, Houston.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Trap 60. Trap 60.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Here we go. All right.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been to bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go, son. All right.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
Delta. All right.
The D can only stop it 1 more time as they take the knee. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Come on.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile.